Yo, what is good everyone? In this video we're going to be covering my 1 month realistic bulking transformation. We're obviously going to compare my physique. I'm going to be talking about my nutritioning plan as to how I'm building muscle and minimizing fat gain, and I'll also cover my workout routine in depth. We're going to be talking about the split, how I progress, how to prevent stagnation and all of that good stuff. And I actually started like this series a few months ago, but when I did, that's when the gym shut down for like the 5th time. But now I'm restarting this series, so this is going to be a start of a long bulking series. So now that we've got the intro sorted out, let's head over to the gym. I feel like such a douche just flexing for no reason, but that's like what you gotta do on YouTube, you know, it's the game. So on screen you're going to be seeing my upper body session for today. I do not recommend trying it though, because this workout program is individualized towards me. But yeah, this is what today's workout was, if you were wondering. Now let's actually talk about the program. Well, first of all, let's cover the split. The split is going to be a variation of the standard upper-lower split. I'm going to be training my upper body 3 times a week and my lower body 2 times a week. There's a few reasons for that. I just think it's a very good split for me because I get to train my upper body 3 times a week, and it's going to help with strength as well on the bench press, because strength is only expressed through a movement, and the way to actually get stronger and better at a movement is to do it more frequently. And lower body, I'm still kind of like recovering from a hamstring tear, so only needing to train that twice a week and be completely fine. So that is why I'm doing that. It's a super great split which allows for good recovery as well, so I'm probably going to stick to that for a long ass time. And now let's cover something a bit more advanced, and that is how I'm progressing and periodizing in this program, because I get this question a lot, because periodization, it's seen as a pretty advanced topic in the like fitness community, because the word sounds pretty like advanced and all that, but basically all it means is to manipulate training variables over time. And that is a good thing to have in a training program, so that you can run it for longer. So as long as you're not a complete beginner, having some sort of periodization built into your program is, for the most part, as long as you do it correctly, is always going to give you better results, both in terms of strength and hypertrophy. So for the main compounds, such as the bench press and the squat, there I am doing linear periodization, which is basically to reduce volume and to increase intensity over time. It's basically a way of just saying, throughout the weeks I'm gradually decreasing my reps, which is going to make the load, the weight that I'm using, heavier. It's just a very simple way of periodizing, which is very good for strength. So that is why I'm doing it on my main compounds. But I'm not doing that for all exercises, since I'm mostly training for hypertrophy. I'm mostly using something called double progression, which I have gone a bit in depth about on my channel previously. But essentially what it is, it's to focus first on increasing the reps, then the weights. Because, for example, let's say on the side lateral raises, if you are doing 8 kilos, then if you want to bump it up to, for example, 9 kilos, or some gyms don't have that, so you have to bump it up to 10 kilos to progressive overload and get stronger. That is a huge jump percentage wise. So what would be way better then is just to increase one more rep, because that is going to be slower but more gradual progress. So instead of seeing progress on your isolation exercises, probably like from a monthly to monthly basis, you can see it from a weekly basis just fine if you're doing double progression, because increasing reps doesn't take as much time at all compared to just increasing the weights. I hope that made sense. Intensity, aka how hard you train. I'm mostly on primary exercises, then I'm leaving a few reps in the tank, because a lot more fatigue is going to be accumulated from those sets. But on isolation, since they're not as fatiguing on your joints and your CNS and your ligaments, that is going to be way better to go to failure on those exercises. So that is how I'm doing it, usually keeping 1 to 2 reps in the tank on compounds and going to failure probably on the last set on isolations. Now trust me when I say I can talk about this program for like 10 hours straight, I could. So it's just like packed a few sentences of information regarding my program, but I'm working on making it public. I'm making a more generalized version of this program. That is why I'm not giving this one out for free, because it's made individually towards me, and I know that if people try it out, especially beginners, I know that they will have a higher chance of injuring themselves because they don't know what they're doing, and this program is too much volume for them. If you actually are a beginner and you haven't tried my program yet, what are you doing, man? I've only gotten tons of great feedback on it, completely free. I'll leave that down below. And let's quickly cover strength progression. I'm going to be using the bench as an example. Well, here you can see I'm doing, what is it, 82.5 kilos. And in the next clip, you'll see me doing 87.5 kilos. I think it's for like 5 reps on a RP of 8. And that might not seem like good progress to some, but I've been training for many years, so it's actually really good progress considering that. So that workout session definitely could have been better, but it also could have been worse, so I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna try for once to not complain. Yeah, one pretty funny thing, it's not really funny though, but one thing that happened at the gym was that I just noticed that a guy was staring at himself like pretty intense in the gym mirror, and he came up to me and asked me, "Hey bro, can you look my delts? Is one bigger than the other?" And I looked at them and I was like, yeah, one's probably like bigger a few percentages, but it's completely normal. Like, your mother, she's not going to call you out on your delts being slightly bigger, so don't worry about it, bro. And he was like, yeah, it's not really funny at all. Just something that I wanted to share. But yeah, now we're going to make the post-workout meal, and after that we'll talk about my nutritioning plan as to what I'm doing regarding this lean bulk. Look at this, he doesn't even eat from the bowl, he always throws it outside and then eats it. What the fuck? So we just cooked up the meal, super basic, just bread, egg, and beans. Pretty solid macros though. Baked beans, still slept on. Now I'm going to enjoy this, and let's get to the informative part regarding my nutritioning plan. So Magnus, take it away. So let's cover my diet plan. Well, I'm aiming for roughly 2,600 calories, and these are my macros. Now, even though those are the calories macros I try to aim for, I'm following a bit more loose approach because I feel like that's much better for the long run, and you don't have to obsess about hitting everything accurately each day. So I'm trying to aim for like a 2,550 to 2,650 calories. So I basically have 100 calories to play with each day. And those calories is going to roughly put me in a slight calorie surplus as well, so that I can mostly gain muscle mass and gain probably some fat as well, but it's going to be a small amount. But it's definitely been a bit more than planned, because if you watched my previous video, which is all about binging, yeah, I've binged a good amount during this month, so I definitely gained a bit more fat than what I wanted to. But it's not something that happens often for me, and I think it's, yeah, completely fine because I'm already pretty lean, as you probably can tell. And if you're wondering what supplements I'm using protein powders, sometimes a pre-workout supplement, and also omega-3s and multivitamins just for general health, and ashwagandha. As you can tell, not on a whole bunch of supplements. Some do definitely work, such as creatine, caffeine, and protein powder, but most of them are overrated, such as a ton of underdose pre-workouts, fat burners, testosterone boosters, BCAAs. Just save your money. From a science-based perspective, I can guarantee you this: getting enough sleep is way better than what the results of any natural supplement will give you. And when it comes to the actual foods that I eat, I pretty much eat almost the same on a day-to-day basis, not because you have to, but because it just makes everything a lot more convenient. You can meal prep, you're going to save much time making and just also thinking about what you're going to make, and it's going to fit into the macros and calories perfectly because you planned it in advance. So I strongly recommend to follow some sort of meal plan. Now we've covered the nutrition plan. That's exactly what I've done for this month. I'm probably going to gradually increase my calories as we go throughout this bulk, and as I'm going to gain more body weight, since I will require more calories to keep growing. That was a thunder. Jesus. So I think that's a sign that we should continue to the next segment where we're going to be comparing my physique. So let's do that right now before I die. So now we're getting into the physique comparison. I'm just showing the date to show that it's 28 days later, whatever. So here you can see my after physique on the right and my prior physique on the left. As you can see, the tan has done me well. Pretty mixed results, to be honest. I think my arms actually look pretty thicker, which I'm happy about. And my back, I feel like that has gotten maybe like a small amount of density on it, especially like on the upper back area, which makes sense because I haven't been used to pulling off the floor, such as deadlifts and stiff leg deadlifts. Like besides that, my physique is looking pretty much the same, just a bit more fuller, but also a bit more softer, as you can tell. And that makes sense because the amount I gained, drumroll please, I gained 1.8 kilos on this lean bulk. And that, I can tell you right now, that is definitely too much for it to actually be like a proper lean bulk. If I would have stick to my calories, then I probably would have gained a lot less than that. But as you know, I've binge eaten a few times, but my starting point is pretty lean, so it doesn't really matter, you know. And overall, I think this 1 month transformation is a very realistic transformation, considering I've been training for many years, as I've said. So the difference won't be crazy huge. So this just makes you think about, I'm putting all that time in the gym and you're not really looking a lot different. But I promise you, in a year, I'm going to see some changes. Definitely the first energy drink I've had for today. So we got one more topic to cover regarding this transformation, but before that I just want to say a huge announcement, or at least it is for me. Well, I'm not gonna say where, some of you might know, but I'm moving in a few days and I'm going to be documenting it on my YouTube and my Instagram. Definitely on my Instagram, like when I get there. There are some rumors that have said that I'm going to be posting a giveaway sometime on Instagram, so definitely check me out there, okay? I just can't stress this enough. The importance of a good environment is so crucial for just having a good mental health in general. Either if it's your closest friends, your family members, even who you watch on YouTube, who you scroll through on Instagram, like everything is going to have an impact on how you feel and how you think. So make sure that you have some good influences. I think just getting away from a lot of negative environments here to where I'm traveling to, that is going to help a lot, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff holding me down here. But let's cover the last point. So basically, am I happy? What's my final thoughts? Well, I am actually pretty happy, because this has been a pretty realistic transformation, I feel like. And I also got the flu like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something like that, so my progress would have been a bit better because I had to take some days off because I was really sick. I am overall really happy with the progress. I encourage everyone to do a lean bulk, or at least main gain, instead of doing a dirty bulk. No one should do that. I made countable videos like proving the science as to why you shouldn't dirty bulk. It's never the best option in the long run. I hope you've had a wonderful day so far. Subscribe if you haven't, like the video if you liked the video, but if you didn't like it, of course dislike it and tell me in the comment section below what I can do to improve. It's been Magnus Bulkan. Peace.